Mic check. All right, we about to go in.
Radio, APz Mid-Morning Mimosa.
Good morning, and welcome to APz Mid-Morning Mimosa, the coldest show on the radio. I'm your boy, AP, that guy. And of course, I am sitting here with the coldest co-hosting the game.
It's Gym City's finest with the light brown eyes. It's your boy, Uncle Red Nunu.
What up, everybody? Y'all already know this your girl, Bud Gal Nunu on the mic. What's good, gentlemen?
Hey, what's going on, fine people? Listen, it's currently 25 minutes after the hour. Welcome to Making Moves Monday. We made it, you guys. Welcome back.
This Money Monday, period.
Money Monday? Yeah.
We making moves, too, to get that money, but it's Money Monday.
Yeah, okay. I'll definitely take that.
Take it.
Yeah, I'll definitely take that. So, Lulu, how was your weekend? How you feeling?
I'm feeling really good. This weekend was absolutely amazing. How was yours?
Why was it so amazing? What happened this weekend?
You know me.
Do tell.
You know me. I love a good car ride, right? So
okay.
I was up there in North Carolina for a hot minute. And
North Carolina.
And the weather was amazing. So, you know, your girl, Bud Gal Nunu, had a really good weekend.
Okay. All right. Cool. Red, what's up with you, Red? How you doing over there, my guy?
I feel great.
That's it?
Yeah. I feel really
He said
great.
that's all you need to know with your nosy self, AP.
Yeah,
Nah, that's it.
on a hot air balloon today.
Oh.
Right on in here.
All right now.
Did you get into anything?
Great.
Did you get into anything special over the weekend?
Watch it.
You know he did. He came here with that big old smile on his face. You already know. See, you gonna be like Gary and tell the T?
No, my private life is private.
Barely. I'm just joking, Uncle Red. I'm gonna be stalking
Red,
some of that
you're
tea.
so boring.
He ain't boring. He private.
You gotta put your life out there for the world to know. Listen, the phone lines are wide open. If you want to hang out with us, 765-450.
That's right.
9119. Once again, 765-450-9119. And listen, make sure you guys, check out the new website, APzCountdownLive.com. That's APzCountdownLive.com. Go to the website, check us out.
It's dope.
You can listen to the show and enjoy us there as well. Of course, man, this weekend was it was a busy weekend.
Right.
Last week we reported that Gary Owens, had some choice words to say. No, as a matter of fact, he went on Wendy Williams and had some choice words to say about his situation.
Yes, he did.
And he said there's a plot twist in the situation. Well, listen, his wife responded. We're going to jump into that.
Already?
Hey, listen, black women.
You know what?
Wow.
Black women don't play.
He just made the statement on what? Say her name?
I'm trying to tell you. We're going to talk about some T-Pain. We got a little bit of Khalees and Kanye West in the news. We got some Megan.
Wow.
But before we jump into any of that, we got a little bit of Megan.
My boo.
Yeah, we're going to talk about it. But before we jump into that, Uncle Ray, how we looking on that regional weather, my guy?
This is your regional weather forecast. Currently in Atlanta, Georgia, it's 82 degrees. It's mostly sunny. Air quality is excellent. Winds are southwesterly with wind gusts of 5 miles per hour. Later today, there'll be a high of 90 degrees and a stray afternoon thunderstorm in Cleveland, Ohio, where they believe, and they don't care what y'all think, it's currently 68 degrees. It's mostly cloudy. Air quality is fair. Winds are northeasterly with wind gusts of 38 miles per hour. There is a wind advisory in effect. Later today, there'll be a high of 74 degrees and a thunderstorm in the early morning. Out in Wichita, Kansas, Data A&M over at Hip Hop Muzic Hub is currently 77 degrees. It's sunny. Air quality is fair. Winds are northeasterly, wind gusts of 2 miles per hour. Later today, there'll be a high of 93 degrees. It'll be partly sunny, warm, and humid. Out on the Strip in in Las Vegas, Nevada, it's currently 80 degrees. It's mostly sunny. Air quality is fair. There are no winds. Later today, there'll be a high of 111 degrees. Very hot. Breezy in the early evening. AP that guy, Bad Gal Nunu. That's your regional weather forecast.
Thank you for that, Uncle Red. We definitely appreciate it. So, you guys, I spent a lot of time, this weekend, just kind of, surfing the net, doing a lot of binge video watching.
Wow.
And, something I actually haven't done in quite some time.
Okay.
I wish those people in the background would be quiet. Like, I get it. Thank you guys. We appreciate the applause and everything, but
nice.
Calm down.
Yeah, the audience is just
they're off
crazy
the chain.
for us.
They're off the chain today. So Red, I did a little net surfing today. Net surfing this weekend.
Okay.
And I came across something that was very interesting. I don't know if you guys had a chance to see it, but there was a gentleman. I think he was somewhere up north, if I'm not mistaken.
Okay.
Like Boston, Massachusetts,
right?
Somewhere up in that area, Maine, Vermont, something like that. Not melanated, of course.
Wow.
There's not too many of us up there.
Yeah.
But this particular gentleman, he's a lobster. He's a lobster catcher.
Okay.
A lobster diver.
Right.
Is a title that I guess that they give him.
Okay.
So he told the story. He was doing what he does best in that search for lobsters, and while he was down in the water, roughly about 45 feet deep in the water.
Wow.
He said all of a sudden he felt a bump,
okay.
almost as if he bumped into something, and then it just got dark.
Wow.
And Red, he realized he was in the mouth of a whale.
Okay.
Really? He said he was in the mouth of a. He said he was in the mouth of a whale.
Okay.
And I guess him being a lobster diver, he kind of figured it out after a couple of minutes. And, he came to the realization while he was in the mouth of this whale.
Wow.
That, listen, it's over for him. It was like, listen, I'm about to die. It's a wrap. And, while he was in the mouth of the whale, he said he could feel the whale trying to swallow him.
Okay.
He felt the whale trying to swallow. Listen, can
you know what? That's how you know you a really horrible individual. When a whale spits you back out, like, you know what? I'm good. Really?
Wow.
He survived because the whale thought he wasn't tasty enough.
Wow.
The whale was like,
You ain't finna mess up my belly.
I don't want this good.
Wow.
So he said after being trapped in a whale's mouth for about 45 seconds,
Okay.
the whale kind of rose to the top, or did what whales do, and the whale just kind of spit him out.
Wow.
Spit him out on the side of the
You did that like way too well.
on the side of the water.
Wow.
What the heck?
He said he swam back to shore. And,
Okay.
Oh my goodness.
Wow.
Yep. This week is gonna be interesting. I can already tell.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to look at that because what type of whale was it?
It was funny.
Does it say?
It was hilarious to watch that video.
Yeah, I guess it doesn't matter, right?
No.
You get swallowed by a whale, it doesn't matter.
yeah, he was in Cape Cod up in Mass.
Wow.
The way he told the story though is like,
Yeah.
really?
Yeah, and free diving is dangerous, man. He was down like 45 feet.
Well,
you have to hold your breath.
I don't think he was holding his breath. He was
Okay.
lobster diving, so
Okay.
he's a fisherman to say the least. So I'm sure he had on plenty of equipment and gear. That's probably why the whale didn't want to swallow him. He was like, "Yeah, I'm good on this oxygen tank."
Wow.
What kind of privilege do you think that he had?
Oh, he definitely did. Listen.
Wow.
That is
Yeah.
that's white privilege at its best right there. When you can't even die properly.
When you're supposed to be eaten alive.
Listen,
but you're not.
You're in the whale's mouth.
You guys are silly AF.
That's amazing.
Oh God.
Man, that's a privilege when
child.
a whale is like, yeah, he's one of us.
Wow. So you're saying the melanated are whale poop? We become whale poop.
It was the mayonnaise.
Wow.
The whale was
We're a lot
like,
tastier.
yeah, they was like, we don't want this much mayonnaise.
I'm like super done with the both of you, right? Like for real.
That whale was like, give us some Lawry's.
Wow.
Oh my goodness.
Some fried chicken.
So we know what's the worst thing that was in that.
Uh-oh.
Well,
What up? It's your boy, Jay-Z.
Snoop Dogg, greatest rapper of all time.
Yes, damn it.
You are now in tune to the coldest show on the radio, APz Mid-Morning Mimosa.
Music Hub.
Yeah. Listen, I had a chance to do a couple of things this weekend. I had a chance to, of course, man, we did a lot of riding this weekend, and I had a chance to listen to our show, and of course, listen to other shows, and I noticed that a lot of really, really popular shows, they do celebrity news, of course. But they do a lot of offbeat, what they call offbeat news, like, offbeat stories, like, just things that are interesting. And and they turn it into great conversation. How was that? It was better than going to celebrity news. Hey, Red, did you see you saw the new website? Yeah, check it out. Check it out. I'm not 100% done with it. I'm gonna put our EPK up there. I'm gonna put the EPK up on the website. That's like,
Is that the same thing as the pitch deck?
yeah. Yeah, that's what I meant, the pitch deck. They're really the same thing. The pitch deck just has more data. Deck just has more data.
Yeah, it's gonna be dope with the pitch deck on there because anybody, it doesn't matter who it is, could just click on there and get.
Yeah.
Nice. Nicely done, man. Nicely done. And put the link right at the very top. Can't miss it. So that way when I go to the website, you can just hit the link to the stream is right at the top.
Yeah. And what I'm gonna do is like the text that we send out, I would much rather have the website in there because what I'm gonna do is like when we're on now. Yeah, what I'm gonna do is when people go to it from their phone, like right above the link, right above the player, I'm gonna put get your, when they get your music played, people go to it from their phone, and they go play the radio station, they'll see that text, do you want to get your music played? Give us a call or whatever the case is.
Okay. Nicely done.
Yeah, thanks. I appreciate it, man. No, that's on there. I know you didn't look at it. It's up there. You see it? Go up. Scroll up. Look beneath your picture. Oh, you talking about? Oh, I gotta add. What are you talking about, man? Oh. Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? You cutting.
I just think about it.
You cutting your more than news. Anyway. Anyway. Nicely done. Nicely done. Very, very.
Yeah, I
The
think
color scheme is really.
I like the color scheme.
Yeah.
That
It's,
damn mustard color, the reddish burgundy is really
yeah, it's really it's eye-appealing. Logos, banners, everything's nicely done.
Yeah, right there where it says APz Mid-Morning Mimosa over to the left, right there, where you're looking at. What I wanted to do is those APz Mid-Morning Mimosa, APz Countdown Live, right there, those particular spots, those are really just placeholders. What I want to do is put the live view there. So when we go live, that's where it pops up. Yeah, so I've been working on that all week. It's really long. Yeah. So I'll put that there. And then maybe just leave one of them and both of them. chance to listen to other shows and stuff like that. And of course, I had a chance to listen to our own show. And even though we're our own, of course, we're our own entity, you know, we gotta, and this is for all of us, we gotta make sure that we're erring on the side of light and airy. Light and airy, fun. You know, of course, we do the heavy stuff when, you know, when the heavy stuff is.
Yeah, the heavy stuff has just been happening so doggone much.
No. You're absolutely right. But I wanna try to stay away with it.
No, bro. My big brother trying to scam me out of my water.
Go ahead,
No, I would just say I want to try to, unless it's national news and it's something that everybody's talking about. You know, I want to try to stay away from the red news. Yeah, because what happened was this weekend when I was riding, you know, we're riding. It's early Saturday, sun is shining bright, and I was listening to our show, and it's like, I don't know what the hell we was talking about, but we were going all in. It was cool banter, but we were going in on something that happened, but it was dark. You know what I mean? I'm like, here it is, it's a bright sunny day. We're the entertainment for people throughout their day. You know, we just gotta make sure that we keep it light, airy, and fun. Yeah, keep it light, airy, and fun for the most part.
I think the natural for us is that, because let's just keep it real, man. We're doing it. You know what I mean? It was dark. Everyone handled it differently.
Having fun recuperating.
It's about leaving their house. People are still like having mental issues because they were in the house for so long. Like, there are people out there that are really struggling because the shit was bad. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
and even though there's a lot of us out there that handle things a little bit differently and we deal with it the best way that we know, there's stuff right now that we don't really know a lot about. You know what I'm saying? It's like, and I was listening to, I don't know if it was Dateline or one of the programs that was talking about how people are actively seeking mental counseling, and some of them don't have insurance. These people like literally still flipping the fuck out. While the rest of us have, you know, we're moving on and we just doing the best we can with it, or we can't leave the best we can, but there's some people that just can't move forward from it.
I mean, believe it or not, you know, this whole pandemic situation, because of the way it spread, it could have spread. It could have been considered, you know, like a nuclear biochemical type weapon.
Well, let's not forget 600,000 people. We kind of gloss over it. Now that we're coming out of it, people are starting to emerge. Think about it, man. We're on the radio.
600,000 people still lost their lives.
600,000 people lost their lives. And concerts, events,
Money.
big events, casinos, the entertainment industry, you know, nearly came to a halt. And because there were creative individuals that said we need to work through this, they created different avenues. But like you said, there's still individuals may have lost someone and are still afraid. You know, it's bright and sunny. I'm a different person in the summertime. So I think it's just gonna be like just natural. This is the website. So I was thinking about it where that was the part that I was thinking about. Something you highlighted is if I'm in my car or I'm on the train, I'm in the doctor's office, I'm waiting, whatever it may be, and I see the live, that link to that stream, it's a long link. It needs to be a hyperlink. It needs to be something that someone could remember, or when they click on it, they say, "Oh yeah, I remember that link, specifically the name of that." But when if you use the website, like you said, that's easy to remember. People can, even if they don't see the notification, they'll be like, "Oh, I went to APz Countdown Live.com." You're more than likely to remember a popular website when you give a link to a radio stream like .mp3. Yeah.
Got you a story ready? Yeah, story ready.
I'm ready. Ready, and I'm ready to run it.
All right, we about to go on. We're going in, guys. I'll crack the mic and then you go with the first story, okay? All right, 20 seconds.
The coldest show on the radio. APz Mid-Morning Mimosa.
APz Mid-Morning Mimosa, the coldest show on the radio. Thank you guys for keeping it locked. It's currently 54 minutes after
it
the
is.
hour. And yeah, what you got going on? You definitely look like you got something on your mind. You know,
I
something you
do.
wanna talk
Listen,
about.
I just want to shout. I want to shout my best friend out.
What's she talking about?
Sharita, good morning. How are you?
How long have you guys been? How long have you guys been friends?
Well, I'm not gonna say that because it's gonna tell my age, and I do it all the time.
Okay.
So Sharita and I have been friends for about 30 or so years. Mind your business.
About 30 or so.
About 30 something.
So I'm pretty sure you guys got into some pretty heavy fights over the years. Really?
We've gotten into all sorts of things.
Really?
Yeah, we stole our first car together, which was her dad's
Hold
car.
on, wait a minute. Wait a minute. You guys stole a car together?
We stole her dad's car.
Oh,
we were about.
After you do this, we want to hear that
15,
entire
15.
story.
Yeah, it's interesting to me how we were able to get the car out of the parkway or driveway,
Right.
and not wake up Spider, which is her dad's nickname.
Wait, her
Or
dad
Mama
named is
Janice.
Spider?
Or Mama
How cool is
Janice.
that name, Spider?
Or Mama Janice, yeah. We didn't
my
wake
dad named
either
was
of them
Spider
up. It's
growing up.
crazy. And the car had, a pretty loud engine because it was a sports car.
Okay.
Yeah, we was on some.
Where did y'all go? Let me guess.
That's a long story, and I cannot tell that
I
part
know
of
it
it
had
on
something
air.
to do, I mean, you guys were young, so
Yeah.
I'm sure it had something to do with some boys.
Yes, it did.
Wow. So men
You're
aren't
funny.
men aren't the only one that do dumb things for the opposite sex.
Do it too.
For boys
Yeah,
as well.
women
Okay.
do it as
Yeah.
well. Yep.
Huh.
Interesting.
We got to get Sharita on the phone and get her to tell that story.
Yeah, maybe we
Yeah.
can get her to call in later.
Yeah,
we'll see.
let's
She has
see.
a pretty busy schedule, but
Okay.
she's like texting me right now. So I love you, boo. And if I don't text back, it's because I am on air.
Sharita, we want to hear that story, that stolen car story.
Yeah, we do.
Definitely want to hear that.
They want to know the tea.
We want to know that exactly.
Yeah,
what
the statute of limitations is long gone.
Oh, you
no
are,
worries.
You
can tell everything. You can tell it all.
Funny. Talking about telling everything.
What?
T-Pain is telling everything about his heartbreak after Nicki Minaj turned down a 2007 collaboration that the two of them had agreed on. So during an interview with Super Funny, they take their show on the road, and my boy, baby daddy, what's his name?
DC Young Fly.
DC Young Fly. Y'all know I love me some
Yeah, I like
DC.
DC.
I
He's
love
a
me
good
some
guy.
DC
I don't like
Young
him
Fly.
as much as you do, but
He's hilarious. Okay, so I have a backstory about DC Young Fly as well.
Okay.
Because so AP at some point or another, I think, was gonna do some work with him. And so they were kind of going back and forth on some business.
Right.
And I somehow ended up with his phone number.
Okay. All right.
So,
let's be truthful. You went through my cell phone and you stole DC Young Fly's cell phone.
I went through AP's cell phone. So AP cannot have any kind of a code because I break it. Because I know he got all the art industry names in his cell phone, right?
Okay.
So I broke the code. I got in AP that guy's cell phone, got DC Young Fly phone number, and decided I was gonna reach on out.
Okay.
So, long story short, a baby answered the phone. So I believe it was his daughter that answered the phone, and she did the right thing.
Right.
She said a few words and she hung up. Click.
Right.
Like, girl, I don't know why you calling my daddy. My daddy's sleep.
Wow.
But it was just really interesting and how cute she sounded on the phone. I sure did.
You've done quite a bit.
Whatever. Anyways, so
stolen vehicles, breaking into people's cell phones.
Whatever, all career. So back to T-Pain. So, anyways, during an interview on the 85 South show, T-Pain mentioned that he had plans to work with Nicki Minaj, right?
Okay.
Back in 2007, but she ended up ghosting him. He said that he reached out to her asking for her verse after they had already agreed to work together. He continued, she was like, hey, I'm an artist too, and I'm working on my ish, so you know, baby, chill.
Okay.
Although he didn't take Nicki's rejection as malicious, he admits that maybe he was just in his feelings.
Wow.
He added, maybe I was in love with Nicki Minaj. Wow. And y'all know she clapped back. So Nicki's response was, I don't remember this at all, but it definitely sounds like something I would say. She said, oh my God, what was I thinking? He was already a really big artist and I was still underground. She said, child, I used to be bugging. Yo, but also under so much pressure to deliver. And then her response to him was, my bad, babe, all love. I have nothing but respect for your talent. And then she said, thank you to Kanye for clearing Go Hard for Beam Me Up Scotty last month. Listening to you over and over on that record taught me so much about harmonies and background vocals. Your vocals on that song alone are goated for life. I listened to every single detail.
Okay.
Oh, that's what's up.
That was pretty dope for him to say that.
See, my booze, she let him down easy.
No, that wasn't Megan. That was Nicki.
Oh, I'm sorry, Nicki Minaj. I'm sorry.
See, all you think about is Megan.
I know, right?
And her and HER.
Wow.
Everybody was coming after. Everyone was coming after Nicki Minaj back then. T-Pain came after her,
right?
Meaning trying to get a relationship. And if you guys remember,
it was rough for her.
If you guys remember, what's his name? DJ Khaled went on and did a video.
Yeah.
And he asked Nicki Minaj. He proposed to Nicki Minaj via video. He was like, "Will you marry me?" And then he showed the world this ring.
Wow.
I'm pretty sure the ring was.
Yeah, I don't remember that video,
$100,000.
You usually don't get what you want when you come that thirsty. You know what I mean? When you come too thirsty.
Yeah, and I'm like, it's so many other women in the industry, but at the end of the day, Nicki definitely is.
Who needs Nicki Minaj?
She's super, super talented. She come with them bars, and then she has the personality and that whole attitude, to go with it. You know what I mean? And the looks, and the looks. And the looks. You know that Megan can hear you, and so can HER.
She look like she tastes like Sunday.
Oh, Sunday is like an amazing day of the week, by the way.
It's the best day to relax.
Some chocolate ice
It is.
cream.
It's a good day.
Thick and creamy.
I like to go on rides on Sundays.
Really?
Sunday rides. Uncle Red, why did you say I don't even know why Uncle Red over here laughing. And if you look at him right now, I don't know if y'all checking the live out, but if you look at Uncle Red right now, he is honestly like tickled by this. Okay. It's a whole natural laugh.
Because Six Flags. Because Red, like you like to go on rides. Hell, I like to be road.
What up, what up? It's your boy, Jay-Z.
Y'all a hot mess. You know, hey, I can't even imagine y'all on this road trip. Oh, I know Sharita out here crying no matter where she at. She in the kitchen, in the bathroom. She must be crying. You like this fool, these fools. He said, do you like to ride the water park or no? Oh, y'all are funny. Oh, God. I'm almost trying. I swear for God, when Uncle Red said his name last week, man, I wanted to cry.
I don't remember.
I said his nigga named Man.
I don't remember.
You remember?
The intern.
Yeah. That's it. Oh, snap. I was like, man, APz snap. Good morning. How are you? Welcome, young man.
All right, man. All right, look, we already live. Okay, that means we're already.
Here's your first job. I ain't gonna do you like that.
We already kicking. Okay.
You heard what I said, Uncle Red? I said, here's your first job. I'm just joking.
You gonna be here the rest of the week? Okay.
Outside of Friday.
Okay. All right, we live. Okay, we're live on TV and we're live on air. So I ain't gonna have a lot of time to kind of go through the spiel with you. But listen, I want you to, for right now, I want you to just sit in. Don't grab the mic just yet. I want you to sit in. Just watch what we're doing. That way you will Alright, so let's start off like this. That's AP. He is the owner of the show. Right? That is Nunu. Bad Gal Nunu. Okay. And my name on air, don't say my other name.
Don't say his government. That's a no-no.
I'm Uncle Red, okay? Uncle Red. So Man, this is the team, and this is who we are. This is it. Just us three. Alright? So, you're not gonna be able to listen to the live radio show on your phone while we're on air, but you can watch the live video. Right? So, once you sit down, I'm gonna show you. Alright, so for this next segment, I want you to just sit in. Alright, you're not gonna, like I said, you're not gonna crack the mic, okay? This is Man. Some people all over the world gonna be like, oh, I got a Man in my family too. Alright, so the band listen to me. Okay. I know why you here, you know why you here. But for people out in the audience, right? You are here as a good time, right? Just for the week. Just for the week. And we going on the road. Yeah, we going on the road this weekend. So we going out of Mississippi this weekend. So we got some show down there. Blue Hill, Silk, and a bunch of other Judo, But anyway, I ain't gonna talk you to death. Right now, what's happening is we're in the middle of the music is playing on the radio right now, and we just came off of a talk break. So that's when we hear the shows or whatever. We go through the thing and we report the news. We do the weather, and we're coming up on my stuff. Sports. After, all about in the next 20 minutes, I'll start my little piece. I want you to kind of make sure you pay attention to the flow, right, and how the show is actually put together. Instagram.
Messaging Travis, and why is he messaging me early in the goddamn morning?
Travis.
Jimmy Travis?
Oh.
You don't know them? Hey, babe, can I see your phone?
Keep it simple, okay? Sure. You're not gonna be
So I
able
can
to,
go
you
through
ain't gonna
it?
be able to rap. You rap?
Nah.
Okay. You don't rap? You sing? No. What other talents do you have? People are watching, man. People are watching, man.
They watching?
Yeah. A lot of people are watching you right now. Niggas look like, man, they ain't got no talent.
I mean, like, I used to. I don't sing anymore.
Okay.
I used to play, like, basketball and baseball and stuff like
Okay.
that.
All right. Oh boy. Forgot to tell a fan that she was.
Oh, that was too funny.
But I'm gonna copy this. And
I'm
use
not
it
into
from now
touching,
on.
okay? I'm
So
not.
when I
Let me
get
put
these
that out front.
messages,
I'm no touching, no touching.
No touching. I won't touch
trying
you.
to date people,
7, 8,
that is
3,
readily
2, 3,
available.
4, 5, 6,
Please
7, 8.
stop
And then
while
maybe
you're ahead.
let's look at the gentleman. Gentlemen, you guys can acknowledge us. Ooh, who is this? Cool.
Oh, I'm sorry. I can't do this. I can't do this. I'm sorry. I'm a man of God. I can't do this.
Oh, no.
Yeah, I love those people. I pray for them.
Sit your ass down somewhere. Doing too much.
We got a minute. We're going in. Short talk break. Big shouts out to everybody on social media. We definitely see you. If you want to listen to the show, just go to APz Countdown.live.com and you can hear the show. We're currently playing HER Slide. What? Okay.
You find out your boyfriend texting another female, but he don't know, you know?
Oh, that's crazy.
So you think while he's here, we should have
18 seconds.
something on the APz on the show link? Saying we're live to the highway.
We going in, you guys.
Let me, I'll get you.
The coldest show on the radio, APz Mid-Morning Mimosa.
Thank you for keeping it locked. We are back. It's currently 17 minutes after
What up, y'all? What y'all doing this morning?
No.
Oh, wow.
Yeah. Listen, I just can't get over some of the madness that I had a chance. Like I said, I spent my entire weekend watching, just kind of
binging on videos.
Yeah, just kind of listen.
You ain't had nothing to do.
No, I really didn't. It's been a while since I've been on some of my favorite sites like World Star and all that good stuff like that.
Right.
Because I watch a lot of World Star. I don't know about you guys, but I watch a lot of World Star.
Right.
Yeah. So, tell me what you would do, Red, or you knew in this situation.
Right.
So, this chick, she went through her man's phone.
Right.
And she noticed that her boyfriend was texting, just texting other women or whatever the case is.
Mm-hmm. All right.
And she kept quiet about the whole situation.
Oh wow, that's scary that she kept quiet.
Yeah,
Normal women just blow up right away.
Yeah, I bet. So what she did was,
Frederick, who you been texting?
Wow.
Now her boyfriend, this is her boyfriend. He has dreads in his hair.
Okay.
Right.
So she called herself. I guess it was time to wash his hair.
Oh.
So what she did was, she washed his hair as normal.
Okay.
But when it was time to put the conditioner in and leave the conditioner in,
okay,
his head was under the water, of course. Instead of using regular conditioner, Red,
she used Nair.
She used Nair.
I didn't even know. I just was playing.
Nair.
Are you serious?
And you could tell that even she knew that it was wrong. Obviously, she knew it was wrong because she did it. But before she used the Nair, she was like, "Man, let me put on my gloves.
Wow.
I don't even want this stuff to touch my dang on hand."
Wow.
And the whole time she's conditioning his hair with his Nair, I guess the smell is so strong. She's making these faces like, "What the?"
Wow.
And then he's under the sink.
Oh, he gonna have patches in his
He's
head.
under the sink, and he's like, "Oh my God! Like, what is that smell?" So everyone is like, "What is that smell?" So roughly about 30 seconds in, she realizes that, holy, this is really working.
Wow.
And one of his dreads started falling out, dread by dread by dread by dread. And then the video is edited, and next thing you know, there's a picture of this same gentleman with his hair cut completely off. He's bald.
All the way bald.
All the way bald.
Man.
What are you doing in this situation?
That's calling the police. That's assault. As a matter of fact, because you kept quiet about it, that means we couldn't talk about it. So you went and took action without even knowing what the situation was.
Let me tell you something. A woman that knows something and it's bugging her and she's not talking to you about it.
Okay.
That's one of the most dangerous situations that you can be in.
Dangerous?
Right? It's dangerous because you don't know what that person's gonna do. And look at what she did. She could have taken his life just as easily. I'm just saying.
You mean to tell me that I deserve to die?
To die?
For texting?
No, you don't understand what I'm saying.
No,
even if I was sexting.
No. I'm not giving her the right. I'm saying she's a dangerous person, and that's a problem.
You're saying the length that she could have taken.
This is the first problem. The first problem is that he doesn't know who he's with, because how can you even be with her and she's vindictive and crazy? Like she could have easily slit his throat under that pipe. Is what I'm saying.
Oh.
And the fact that he's with her and she's crazy, like, why don't you know that she's crazy? That's the first problem, is that you don't know that she's crazy.
If it was me, I would match her crazy. I would, after it's all said and done, I'd be like, "Hey, thanks for the free haircut."
Oh, so the both of y'all crazy?
I'm like, "Thanks for the free haircut."
Wow.
No way.
Yeah.
I didn't want these dreads anyway. But just keep in mind, woman of mine, you have to go to sleep as well.
It sounds dangerous.
And it's tough waking up with no eyebrows.
I think you should be talking to your partner. I think you should be talking to your partner and not being vindictive and plotting and planning things, because y'all don't sound like y'all need to be together, period.
Everyone keep their hands to themselves.
No, listen.
What are we talking about?
This is what you gotta do. This is what you gotta do. It's only hair. Just like she didn't mind.
I'm gonna scoot over. Uncle Red, go over. I'm scared.
Just like she didn't mind. She didn't mind putting nair in his dreads. Please don't be upset when I put this nair on your eyebrows.
Bro. You done said it. And mess with them eyebrows if you want to. You wake up
You
under the
sound like
bridge.
a whole vindictive jigger.
And listen,
crazy.
I'm not just going after your eyebrows. I want the what they call
The
them.
lashes?
I want the lashes too.
Oh, he's trying to get his house
we
burned
need some
down.
counseling up in here.
Like you are gonna be completely bald.
Uncle Red, scoot over.
Wow.
Every time you blink, people gonna think you a fish.
Man, that's
So y'all check this out. We got a new intern. AP, you crazy.
right.
Let's introduce our new intern, because he's so cute.
Aww.
Hey, man. Hey, man, how are you this morning?
You gotta talk into the mic, Mike.
We have a new intern here at APz Mid-Morning Mimosa, APz Countdown Live. I think we told him we weren't gonna have him get on the mic, but we gotta introduce you to everybody. So we don't know how long Man's going to be with us, but he is our new intern. So say hello to the people, Man.
How y'all doing?
Hey, that's what's up.
Why you trying to be cool on the mic, Mike?
Because he's cool, because he, you know what I'm saying, he building his brand.
No, ain't no building no brand. You an intern. Bro, go get my chips and take out this damn trash.
No, man. Don't listen to AP. AP is really harsh. You just got to be forewarned about it.
You got trash to take out. You got floors to mop. You got things to do.
Man,
we
you
do
don't have to do all
You
that.
know, we do it differently here on APz Mid-Morning Mimosa and APz Countdown Live.
We got an intern.
Our interns are more than just interns. They are actually family.
Absolutely.
And that's how we operate.
Yes.
And so this is really about giving Man, that's right, that's his name.
We're gonna help him build his brand.
Man the intern. So all you young ladies out there, if you were wondering who this individual is, if you're watching live, it's Man the intern.
Man the intern.
That's right.
We got to give him, we're going to play with that a little bit and see what works out. So check this out, Red. Your boy James Harden is in the news, man.
Wow.
James Harden is in the news because
shouldn't be.
Listen, the word on the street, Red, is you know our girl, Red, Saweetie, right?
Yeah,
that's our girl.
Wow.
Are y'all sharing now?
So apparently that's James Harden.
Yeah, we can share on some.
James Harden. The word on the street is James Harden paid Saweetie $100,000 to go on a date with him.
Really?
$100,000.
Wow. These dudes is thirsty out here, ain't they?
Well, of course, he's denying the allegations, as he should. You know, he denied paying her $100,000 to go on a date. He wrote via Instagram, "I'm tired of people creating these fake-ass stories and taking ownership."
He sounded so bitter.
So angry and upset with life.
They're trying to drag me. He said $100,000 cash app? Beat it.
Wow.
What do you think? You think James Harden would do that?
You can't even send $100,000 in cash app.
Yeah,
over a period of time.
NBA players, you know, it's like that. It's like that baseball money. And, you know, so if he wanted her bad enough, I don't see why not. My thing is that it just seems like nowadays the bros go straight to the bag. That's what they have to offer.
That's the game.
That's what they're bringing to the table. So there's no love, there's no care, there's no respect, there's no trust.
About that. Who needs
just
game when
bag.
you got $100,000?
And when you let the bag speak for you, this is exactly what happens.
You know what my bag say? My bag say straight to the bed.
Wow.
What?
My bag say straight to the bedroom.
Wow.
We ain't nothing to talk about.
Look, she got to put you on a schedule. You greedy.
Wow. The art of the,
AP seems like one of them dudes where you get him $100, he want every 5 minutes for the rest of that whole day.
It's called In Around the World. I'm gonna need that around the world for my 100.
You don't even need a mouthpiece nowadays. You don't even need to have a mouthpiece. You don't even need to spit game no more. You don't.
It's so
you just
easy.
throw money out there.
It's so easy. It's
and
like,
that solves all your problems.
She over there catching that $40 bag. Like,
wow.
Rick, you ever had it in Around the World?
And Around the World?
No, but you don't know what it is.
What I would refer to as Around the World is a soda. It's like a drink.
No, my friend.
Oh, okay, you talking from
it's like
some other kind of perspective.
And around the world is when you get in with a worker,
right?
And she give you everything. And around the world, it's almost like the combo meal at the restaurant.
Okay.
You get everything in one.
You can pick and choose.
Yeah, but instead of picking and choose, you get everything. It's called In Around the World.
A la carte.
Wow.
An a la carte lap dance.
It goes a little bit the other lap dance.
Ratchets out here in these
Don't ask me how I know.
Wow. Don't ask me either.
Don't ask me how I know what's included in Around the World.
But back in the day at Club Nicky's.
Ray, what you got coming up, Dad?
Back in the day, he was at Club Nicky's.
Listen, we're going to recover from this background.
I'm gonna need you to not know what an Around the World. I'm gonna need you to not know what an Around the World is.
Oh, I know what that
You know, folks are listening, right, Uncle Ray?
You know what Around the World is? Background,
No, I don't.
Man, you know what Around the World is?
You bet not know.
He said, no.
Look, I'm gonna take you on Food Industry. Come and learn what Around the World is real quick.
Food Industry.
Wow.
Look, the club, baby. Coming up after the break, we got that battleground with the homie KJ calling in from San Antonio, Texas. Keep it locked.
We don't know where San Antonio is.
I know, I said San Antonio.
What up? It's your boy, Jay-Z.
I'm done.
Okay.
Oh, Lord have mercy. Y'all are a hot mess.
Okay, here we go.
So what do you think? What do you think about? What do you think about like the banter in this direction versus?
Yeah.
I'm sorry.
You know what?
I did mix it up.
One thing, you're seeing it in action. You see we're adapt and change and evolve in action.
You know what? I know you've been working into the way to get to the banter that you want is rather than going through too much of the story, you simply get to like in that instance, you didn't go down the whole list of the details of the story.
Yeah.
You just basically
Put out the bullet points.
you put out the bullet points.
Yeah.
And then let the audience.
Are you saying that's better?
I do think it allows for us to be able to throw in our comments
Your own banter versus
being forced into.
Gotcha.
You see what I mean?
Yeah.
The way they put that story together may not be necessary.
Well, that James Harden story, that's just news. But I understand what you're saying.
Like the James Harden situation, right? Really simple.
You paid $100.
There are reports that he sent $100,000 cash out to some dude. Uncle Dad, man, what you think about that? Boom, we went right into it. Yeah. And then for the emphasis that you want on the story, you said, so we clap back or whatever. And then you said James Harden said this on social media. You didn't read the whole text.
In the beginning.
You stopped to let us, because it was funny the way you said it. Right? Anyway,
No. That makes sense.
Yeah. Anyway, the way he came back was funny because he tried to make it seem like it wasn't a believable situation. We know you can throw you can put 100 bands. You can throw 100 bands out there if you want. Anyway. All right, so here we go, man. Okay. I don't know. So you good? So you lifted the chair. So you good with that? All right. So the one thing about cracking the mic is this. You have to be. You have to be basically. I'm not saying lips are cut. The covers on here, so you don't have to worry about it. But you almost want to be close so that your lips are almost touching, and you can't move from side to side. You have to speak directly into the mic. Otherwise, it won't be. But when you are speaking directly to the mic, trust me, it's going to come through real nice and clear on the radio. So keep that in mind. All right? And run with this man the inside situation. You understand me? Use this beat to your advantage. Don't just come in here to help out.
Yeah, no, I was actually being interested because I never knew how like radio shows actually work.
This is it. So right now, music is playing on the radio stream, and they jam it in their car. They might be at work, wherever they at. If they're listening remotely, they can listen in anywhere. We have people listening in we have folks that listen to us in the Netherlands, Germany, all over Europe. Right? So they tune in. Australia. So they tune in to the show, and it's free. And they can go on social media and watch us live. So they're even interested in seeing what we do behind the scenes. So that's what this is all about. We create a new reality show type of situation. That's what that's all about. And we got an FM radio station that anybody can listen to in the world at any time. All they gotta do is wherever they at. In the car, whatever, right? So, you had to restart it. Alright, so it looks rudimentary, does it not? This looks so simple, don't it? Right? But look at what we accomplished with it. That's a TV. We're a TV show. We're a TV show. Cameras pointed right there. We're a TV show, and we on FM radio that anybody can listen to in the world right now. Look how we doing.
I know how to work YouTube. I ain't use Twitch before.
Because he could probably go on and
So let's do this.
help us with the subscribe, people that unsubscribe.
I'm gonna send you the YouTube link, or we are actually live right now. Look, I'm talking to you. Let me send this to you. You also need to follow the whole team on Instagram. So we're gonna do that next. But look, let me do this. Let me send this to you, and then we're gonna do the Instagram stuff. Cause I gotta get ready for my part here. How do I send it? Tuesday, Wednesday, and he'll be here till Thursday. Because we're not leaving until very crack of dawn-ish Friday morning. So we go.
Sharita was asking to. I told her yesterday.
Okay, so there's no closet quickie today, so I'm gonna come back with.
Okay, yeah. I don't know why.
This is what I just posted.
Yeah. Okay.
Except I don't like the way it says week 7.
Yeah. No. I don't know why the other one, the other picture isn't coming up. No, it's not okay because the other one still says Dream Girl on it.
No. I deleted that. I dig it. I'm talking about this. The picture on this is fine. This is dope. I just don't.
No, what I'm saying is APz Countdown.com. It's going to. No. Don't delete it. It's fine. Yeah, I just have to make sure the picture. That's it. I don't know if Kwame may be able to join us. He's not picking up. He must be on a telephone call. We're going to need you guys. All right.
You are now
Watch me
into
work.
the coldest show on the radio. APz
Watch me whip.
Thank you for keeping the lock right here to the coldest show on the radio.
What y'all got going on?
What you say, and the spiciest?
And the spiciest.
Yeah, of course, when you hear his music, it can only mean one thing. Uncle Red, what it do, my friend?
They already know. They already know. We would like to encourage our listeners to give us a call, 765-450-9119. Again, 765-450-9119. You know the numbers to dial. You can also follow your boy Uncle Red on social media platforms, Facebook, the Gram, or Twitter at UNCLEREDTWOGO at Uncle Red to go. Big shots out to Johnny O up there in Cleveland where and they don't care what y'all think. Nerve DJs is tapped in and we are almost ready for takeoff, but in the meantime and in between time, we're going to have to ask our listeners to join us in the battleground. This is where we discuss and often debate sports intellectually.
That's right.
And for the most part, with respect.
For the most part.
With civility.
That's right.
And this is normally directed at our special guest commentator calling all the way in from San Antonio. This is the homie KJ. Some level of dignity. But without further ado, I want to introduce the dopest special guest that you have ever seen or heard. Calling all the way in from San Antonio, Texas, the one, the only.
Hey, it's a beautiful Monday. Hope everybody enjoyed the weekend. It's the homie KJ. Holla at me, Instagram, Twitter, the homie KJ. I'm active, taxcircuit.com, y'all. Holla at my folks. What's going on this Monday, fellas? And ladies?
What's my friend? I appreciate you for calling in from San Antonio, Texas. That's the homie KJ. AP, that guy, bad gal. Nunu, it's your boy, Uncle Red. And we got a special guest in the house today. Man, the intern. Yo. That's
what
it.
up, man?
That's it. That's great. We got a lot to talk about in the sports world, in the battleground today. Kawhi Leonard, and there's been a Paul George sighting. They helped the Los Angeles Clippers beat the Utah Jazz 132-106, and they cut the deficit of their second-round NBA playoff series to 1. MVP, the Joker, gets ejected as the Phoenix Suns sweep their second-round playoff series, sending the Denver Nuggets 125-118. And the Milwaukee Bucks start playing a little bit of bully ball, and they tie their second-round NBA playoff series with a 107-96 Game 4 win over the Brooklyn Nets. And to add insult to injury, Kyrie Irving's down with the Hoyt ankle. The homie KJ moving back up to the top. Look, we said this. Paul George has to show up. He has to show up. That's the dynamic duo for the Los Angeles Clippers.
Yes.
That's what Tyronn Lue has been waiting for. Listen, Paul George shot 35% from the field in games 1 and 2, and that's pedestrian at best. In this game, he decided that he was going to shoot 50%. He put up 31 points. Kawhi Leonard chipped in another 34 points. And the dynamic duo of the Los Angeles Clippers was able to overcome the Utah Jazz. Listen, Donovan Mitchell is hurt yet again. He goes out midway through the fourth quarter. He said he could come back, but he decided that because they were down 18 to 20 points at the time, that it just simply wasn't worth it. The homie KJ, do the Los Angeles Clippers actually have, when we talk about the dynamic duo of Paul George and Kawhi Leonard, when those two are doing their thing, the Los Angeles Clippers are actually hard to beat. The homie KJ, what say you?
Hey, man, look. Kawhi sent up the bat signal.
Wow.
This time, Robin was able to double cycle. The roads was clear, no traffic.
Wow.
Motorcycle started,
wow.
And he saved Batman.
Wow.
Cut the rope off, untied him, and all that good stuff. Look, man, we know, and we've been saying it
right.
for a week now.
Right.
Paul George needs to show up,
right.
And that's what happened. I mean, defense has been good. Everything else has been good for them.
Right.
Except Paul George wasn't making shots.
Right.
And that's literally all they needed to do.
Right.
Tyronn Lue didn't have to make any adjustments.
That's right.
We don't need to change any rotation. This dude just needs to make shots. That's it.
Right. I agree with you. And Paul George didn't turn the basketball over. I told you he was quite reckless with the basketball in games 1 and 2. And I was concerned by the fact that he doesn't have the play that he used to, and he's not really getting up off the floor. He's not really capable of blowing by anybody, but he uses his size to his advantage in this game, and that's what he's got to do. And I hope that they can keep this train rolling, because I think the Utah Jazz are actually susceptible at this point. Moving right along, listen, the Phoenix Suns made easy work of the Denver Nuggets. I never would have thought that the loss of Jamal Murray would be this important, but considering the fact that there's nobody capable of guarding Chris Paul or Devin Booker at this point in the backcourt for the Denver Nuggets, the results of this actually make sense. The point guard, a.k.a. Chris Paul, he puts up 37 points. Devin Booker pours in 34. And listen, this is just really simple. I know the Joker got ejected. He tried to make a hard foul to get his team pumped up, but it just simply wasn't enough, because they never made things uncomfortable for CP3 or Devin Booker. And again, we've got another team with a dynamic duo who's just clicking on all cylinders. Listen, the Phoenix Suns are looking like the favorites to come out of the West. The homie KJ, did you know Devin Booker was a baller like that?
Man, look, I saw him drop 70 once upon a time, but I ain't think he was gonna be lighting it up like this in the playoffs.
Yeah.
This series came down to one thing and one thing only, man.
Right.
Guard play.
Right.
And it shows just how vital good guard play is.
It is.
So, let me ask you a question, Uncle Red, right quick.
Yeah.
Can you think of anybody, any guard on Denver that CP3 or Devin Booker had to actually guard on defense?
No.
Who was it? Was it Austin Rivers? Was it? I mean, who was it? Those dudes was on defense just chilling. So they had their legs fresh for offense and making all the shots they wanted to.
Right. They didn't have to guard Austin. They didn't have to guard Austin Rivers, because he turned the basketball over inside the paint. He didn't get shots up.
All that.
There were several shot clock violations on his part. I mean, listen, there's a reason why they tried to bring him in. They were desperate. Listen, they got to hope that Jamal Murray comes back from this torn ACL healthy next season. I see the Denver Nuggets as a viable team out west, but not without Jamal Murray. Moving right along to the game that I was most interested in this weekend. That's right, the Milwaukee Bucks tie their second-round NBA playoff series with a 107-96 Game 4 win over the Brooklyn Nets. Keep it simple. I'll just keep this one simple. The Milwaukee Bucks decided that they were going to get physical and they were going to play bully ball, and that's exactly what the Brooklyn Nets hated to see. Listen, I don't want to call the Brooklyn Nets soft. That's going a little bit too far.
They're a finesse team. Finesse.
But they are a finesse team for sure. And because Milwaukee decided that they were going to get up in their chest and force them to make shots, listen, the Brooklyn Nets don't like to be pushed around, and you can tell it's messing with their psyche, and they're starting to make critical mistakes in critical junctures of games, and it's affecting them. I just don't think the Brooklyn Nets have the mental fortitude to go any further. I see the Milwaukee Bucks continuing their bully ball because they see that it actually works. The homie KJ, can you call this one? Can you call this one?
So what you trying to say? The Bucks don't take it? That's what you saying?
Kyrie,
calling the Bucks?
Kyrie Irving is uncertain for Game 5 at the very least. I just don't think Kevin Durant can carry all of this load on his own. The homie KJ has the tide turned in this series for the Milwaukee Bucks.
So this series, man, it's like the movie What's Love Got to Do With It, where Ike was just beating Tina down, and then they got to that limo scene and Tina started fighting back and beat him up. Yeah, so the Bucks finally started fighting back, and that's what it is. That's all it is. They just stopped being scared and they just started swinging.
Right.
And look what happened. They won 2 games. Now, to your point,
right.
I also don't know if KD has enough to push them past the Bucks if Harden don't come back or Kyrie don't come back. So that remains to be seen. But I'm not ready to give it to the Bucks just yet.
Okay.
I can see it going 7 though. I can say we in for the long haul with this one though. I will say that.
Well, listen to homie KJ as always. Look, if you can hang in there with us, I want to talk about Shakur Stevenson winning his fight this past weekend. If you can hang in there with us, we're going to come back on the other side. We're going to talk about Shakur Stevenson, APz Mid-Morning Mimosa, the coldest show on radio.
Yes, sir.
You are now in tune to the coldest show on the radio, APz Mid-Morning Mimosa.
You still had a lot of time left.
Did I?
Yeah. You ain't hear the air horns. You still had like a whole song left. I don't understand what you're asking. Yeah, no, I'm not gonna add to it. You know.
Well, we kind of we're behind quite a bit, so. Okay.
Look what Grandma got caught typing at a game.
Hold on 1 second, dude.
Somebody Grandma got caught typing at a baseball game.
I can't even read that. Love it. Beloved, what? Yes, I took my teeth out. What the frick? Wow.
We got
something else.
Yeah.
Oh wow, Grandma.
Okay. Where's your over by North Point Mall? Okay. My man is in the studio. Anything else?
I was working at Lowe's overnight.
Overnight doing what?
Stocking. But they really had me trying to do everything. That wasn't even my job. I was doing everything. But last time my supervisor had me doing the job I wasn't supposed to be doing. And then when the other supervisor got there, she was like, why you had me doing that anyway? So you supposed to be doing no.
Yeah. What happened?
Well, actually, the last day. The last day I was working. The last day I was working, I had came back from Orlando, and when I went to work that night, we work as a team because we stocking stuff up.
Yeah.
And so it'd probably be like 7, 8, 9 of us, depending on the day. But usually be like 7 plus. And I guess everybody decided 2 people there. And the 2 people that was there don't even speak English. So I'm sitting there and I'm asking my supervisor, like, so what are we supposed to be doing? Because first of all, ain't nobody here, so. And then so he like, oh, well, we just gonna take the store down, start the out. walking, I'm like, there's nothing down. I kept telling him, like, there's nothing to do. So I'm just standing there. And I'm not doing nothing, you know what I'm saying? I fell asleep standing up. And when I woke up, I was like, I'm leaving.
And that was it. Wow.
I fell asleep standing in front of the camera. I woke up like 30 minutes later. I was like, oh, yeah. I'm gonna get to work. If I'm not doing it, I'm not doing it. I can't say else.
So, for the purposes of the camera, right, live. So,
Explain to them what we're doing, okay? Throw your headphones on.
let's go.
All right. All right, let me, what it look like? I don't have my glasses. What it look like? Can you see yourself good?
Yeah, I can.
Okay. Okay, great. All right. So, behind the scenes, in a minute here, we're going to have you working on some of our social media stuff that we want to do. So you can help bag out Nunu out with that. We want to start getting the folks to go to our actual website. So we're going to get you working on that piece. But for those of you who don't know, who regularly tune in, I guess you're wondering, who is it that is sitting in this seat? And it's Man the intern. He's going to be with us for this week, and he's going to be helping us out. Again, on APz Mid-Morning Mimosa from 10 a.m. to 2 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, Monday through Friday. APz Live Monday through Saturday, 5 p.m. to 7 p.m. And then we have a special Sunday show, a 4-hour show on Sundays for APz Countdown Live from 6 p.m. to 10 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. That in Miami, Fort Lauderdale on 88.7 FM The Blaze. That's DJ Yo-Yo, DJ Corey, DJ Showtime, and Wild Man Teddy T down there in Broward and Dade County. So that's our Sunday show for APz Countdown Live. It's important that in order for us to be able to speak to our community, we have to be a part of the community. And man, tell them how old you is again.
18.
Huh?
I'm 18.
Okay, 18. Out here trying to twist his hair and looking good for the ladies out there. But Man the intern is here to learn about what we do. That you can do anything that you put your mind to.
Seconds.
And that's what it's about. So what we get ready to do, we get ready to go back into the battleground because it's Monday. So we normally would have Closet Quickie with that's only Tuesday through Fridays at this particular time. So we're going back into the battleground. We're going to talk about Shakur Stevenson, one of my favorite fighters out there, fighters for sure.
Mid-Morning Mimosa.
Thank you for keeping it locked right here to the coldest show. It's currently 20 minutes. The hour as we do what we do, and that's you through.
Hey, y'all.
Intern, how you doing down there, my guy? You all right?
I'm good.
I almost forgot his name. We should have
Man,
the intern.
Right,
We got Man the intern sitting in with us. Yeah, so bad girl Nunu, what's up, my gal?
Not
How you
today.
feeling?
Not
No,
today.
I know. We good.
Chilling.
Yeah, all right?
So we are trying to take it one day at a time.
I'm just trying to figure out, how did you manage to get all of the lipstick on your yellow microphone cover?
Yeah.
I'm trying to figure out.
At the bottom, though.
How did
Kiki,
what are you
not
doing?
even
You
gonna
trying to eat that thing?
I am not even gonna eat into that one.
What is,
not on a Monday, not today.
I'm just saying.
You guys are
we're doing the most.
You guys are hilarious.
We're doing the most right now.
Doing the most.
Being just a little bit too mannish.
As per usual.
We're being too mannish, man.
I don't know about the two of y'all.
Man, the intern, we've been too mannish. But I am curious as to why the lipstick is at the bottom of the tip.
So that's not lipstick.
And so now that you've taken
it's not lipstick.
But why is it all red?
Mind your business.
What are you doing?
Okay.
Mind your business. It's not red. It's
Wait a minute, what's up,
We
red?
have the yellow microphone cover with the yellow nail polish.
Yeah.
Styling and
You guys
profiling.
are hilarious.
That guy, Nunu. Listen, on Mondays, we've got our little special deal that we do here in the Battleground. And I want to talk about Shakur Stevenson. For those of you who don't know, Shakur Stevenson is one of the best young boxers on the planet. And guess where he's from? Well, guess where the 23-year-old Shakur Stevenson is from, AP, that guy?
Let me take a guess. Somewhere up in New Jersey.
He is actually from Newark.
That's right.
He is Newark's finest, Newark, New Jersey, for those of you that don't know.
If you've ever been to Newark, New Jersey, there's a lot of Muslims and there's a lot of,
wow.
Okay, let me rephrase that. There's a lot of NOIs up there, Nation of Islam, which is a little different from the regular, but there's a lot of NOIs up there. And anytime you have a place where there's a lot of NOIs, Nation of Islam, you have a lot of boxing clubs,
right?
Like Chicago, places like that. So Newark is full of boxing centers. So a lot of boxers come out of New York and New Jersey. But,
Shakur Stevenson is doing Newark, New Jersey, very proud.
Yes.
This past Saturday night in Las Vegas, Shakur Stevenson did everything well except finish Jeremiah Nakathia out for a knockout. Instead, victory to claim the WBO interim junior lightweight title. All three judges scored the bout 120 to 107 in favor of Stevenson, who registered a knockdown of Nakathia in the fourth round from a short right hook. But still, there was a lingering feeling that it wasn't quite the showcase the 23-year-old rising star from Newark wanted to put on in front of a supportive and active crowd at Virgin's Hotel Theater. He said, AP, that guy, he said after the fight, he said, to be honest, I didn't really like my performance.
Wow.
I felt I could have performed a lot better. You had an awkward fighter throwing hard punches, and he knows how to grab and get away. He was just a real awkward dude. Listen, I sympathize with him on this. And the reason why I wanted to talk about Shakur Stevenson is he is one of the best pound-for-pound fighters on the planet right now. If you don't know who Shakur Stevenson is, you will. He's 16-0 right now, and I think he's on the verge of greatness.
Nice.
He's got to clean out this division, though, before he can move on. And in order to put his name in the lights with guys like Floyd Money Mayweather, he's going to have to put the lights out on guys. He's going to have to start knocking guys out. There's some questions about his power, but there's certainly no question about his skill set. Listen, we're going to continue on the other side of this. We've got some pertinent news in sports of all sorts to talk about. We're gonna come back and finish off the battleground after the break. APz Mid-Morning Mimosa, the coldest show on radio.
Ticket, the Back to Life, Back to Reality Music Festival, June 19th at Paul Battle Arena in Tunica, 11 a.m. to 11 p.m. Back to Life Music Festival in Tunica, featuring live Drew Hill, Silk, J. Ira, Vito, Trina, Zai, and more. The Back to Life Music Festival in Tunica, June 19th. Get your tickets now at B2LB2R.com. That's B2LB2R.com. Get your tickets at B2LB2R.com. That's B2LB2R.com.
Man, we got a lot coming up. Bad Girl Nuna, what you gonna bring us?
I like this. Y'all already know.
You like this song?
Yeah, I'm delivering that coffee or Corona. Stay tuned.
You better make sure you make it good. Don't be half doing it now.
It is gonna be good. I'm gonna make it really, really good.
You're gonna make it really good.
Yeah.
I keep it like right here, coffee Corona.
It's a timing thing right now. I'm looking at when meeting is supposed to start. So when we start getting up on, especially on Monday, when we start getting
to get a lot.
You gotta catch that. You always have to keep in mind that we're a 4-hour show, and we gotta make
What's up, lady?
sure that it's a stable track.
They all got like a set schedule.
Consistency is key in radio. Consistency is what everything you do. As long as you're consistent, that's half the battle. Because we're about programming. That's why they call it radio programming. We program people to listen to this show and stay locked in with us and continue to listen. And really, it starts with the music. And so you can't hear the music that's in the background right now because of copyright. But it starts with you're playing the hits, what they want to hear. We're playing this ain't no, we're not doing no old school. Sometimes we go back and do a little bit of old school, but for the most part, if you listen to the show on live, and you'll be able to hear yourself on radio right after this show again. So people in a different time zone will be able to hear this show immediately after we go off air at 2 o'clock. So as you drive home or whatever you got to do later today, you actually listen to this. You don't come in for like maybe an hour. So that's why you don't get here at 2 o'clock.
Oh, I got here at 10 o'clock. I was calling. It's just nobody was answering.
Where was you at?
I'm where I parked at. I'm in front of the building.
Up at the top of the hill?
Nah, like I'm at like when you walk out the door, like to the left.
I want you to get something out of this, man. I don't want you to just come in here and be like, I want you to see that anything, nothing
takes the vision to put it together. So right now, we're in grind. Less than 8 months. Less than 8 months. And we've been grinding for that whole 8 months. We've had maybe a couple of days off in 8 months. But our whole concept is that we're live. We're a live show. This is what we do. And we got 2 shows a day. We got a 4-hour show in the morning, which we're on right now. And then we got our evening show where we do top 10. Top 10.
Enjoy that. Talk to you about that.
And I am also working on
We still got the battlegrounds.
Quiet Storm, Late Night Tape. So that's where I'm going. I'm going to continue to be dedicated and committed to what we do here
in the battlegrounds.
But I also got to kick off my own little deal and get back to you don't need $1 million worth of equipment. You don't need all of that. All you need to do is have dedicated that treat each other like family and what we do. And that's why this works. Alright. So let me do my thing here. I gotta I'm ready to send you the website. Let me see how it looks. I want you to show me how it looks when you get it, so I can tell whether. Oh, first things first. Get everybody on the ground. Let's go. What's your
Yeah, I had took out my post off. But I'm back.
Undoes yourself because you need to first post you don't have. You can't post on that stuff.
You can put a link. Like you can put a link on the story.
Funky.
You follow me back. Go to her page. Right there at the top.
I love that. I'll take 10, 11, or 12.
You here?
Right outside.
When you first get the door, like it say Dr. Melinda. It's like when you first walk in, you walk straight to.
It's okay. Good morning. What a way to make an entrance, young man.
Oh, damn. The unfortunate thing, live on TV.
Oh, God.
Look, on YouTube, 10-inch up. Yeah, the cameras are right there.
Okay.
So listen, here's what I want you to do, Josiah.
Now tomorrow, y'all ain't gonna be coming up in here this time tomorrow.
It was just that I just got one.
Okay. So here.
You got off your flight? Well, welcome.
Okay. So listen, take a seat right there. All right. Because we are live. We are live on air. We're live on radio, and we're live on TV. We're on Facebook Live. We're on Twitch, which is normally the video game. And we also on YouTube. All right. So Man is already cracked the mic. Everybody already can see him and what he's doing. We're gonna do the same thing. Okay. We're gonna do that same. So keep that in mind. Okay. Y'all gonna be on TV. They're gonna see. So keep that in mind. I want y'all back here tomorrow at 10 o'clock. Wednesday at 10 o'clock. And Thursday. Y'all hear me? All right. Now this is fam, and so now you fam, okay? And so I'm Uncle. Look, my personality, I'm Uncle Red. That's Bad Gal Nunu, and that's AP that guy, right? He owns the show, okay? AP that guy. This is Josiah the intern. And we gonna get you in the mix fully tomorrow, okay? But for now, I want you to just pay close attention. This is a syndicated radio podcast. This is not something just go live. We are live on air all day. It's a syndicated show. It's like just like the spot. That's exactly what we're doing. Small family. Don't need a whole bunch of strategies. I'll look it up, but I was out starting with the beat, Breckenridge. I don't know where I was way out there. I was way out there, man. And I said, wow, man. Anyway, so Boston, Massachusetts, come down to Atlanta. You're not going to tell, there's no story to tell. Okay? We live. We're not here to embarrass anyone. There's no story. You're here as an intern, you're here to learn, and you need to be here for the next 3 days on time. All right? I'm going to make sure that we got something for you to do tomorrow, Wednesday, and Thursday.
Most of the time.
Okay. So it's not too bad, but it also is good. That's why when you get here, you want to make sure that you at least get something accomplished. And the main thing is, I was telling man that get your vision. Everything starts with a vision. When we started this, we didn't know where. Calling me from my hometown, I'm from Ohio. People started calling me, it's like, yo, man, I heard you on the radio, bro. Like, they was like, man, I thought it was like a podcast. And they're like, no, so we didn't know where this was going. But now it's here, and again, they're going to hear you all over the world. So you'll be able to share this show with your family and your friends, and they'll be able to see you tomorrow. Okay? That's how it's going to work. They're going to see you, and they're going to hear you. So right now, he's getting all the love. All right? But y'all going to trade seats back and forth, because we want each of you to do a little bit of, we got some social media stuff that we want you to help us out with. Really, it's just about you posting stuff and doing stuff like that, okay? As far as I'm the producer of the morning show that we on right now, APz Mid-Morning Mimosa, and then we got another show that we do at night. It's a countdown show. It's Countdown Live. But you guys are only here from 10 to 2. All right? I didn't hear anything about y'all doing no evening shows. All right? Now. Melinda done already told me the deal. So don't play. Alright. So we get ready to go into okay, I gave you. You give me. No, yeah. Alright. So let's do this. Yeah, that's what I want. Look what I want.
What kind of dog is it? With them butts?
Yeah.
You want one for real?
I have some. I had some of the pack. Yeah.
At the house?
Nah, not at this. Nah. When we lived out, in California. Yeah. Out there. I lived in the East Bay. Yep. You got family out there?
So nice.
Going up there. Cost of living here in Atlanta
It's going up a little bit since we got turned into Black Hollywood.
Wow. All right, so let me get the folks. Let me get you the setup, and then I'm gonna have. Here, let me do this. Have him follow.
Oh, you want him to follow you too? I can send him their Instagram.
No.
I can send their Instagram like to his Instagram.
Nah, well, okay, maybe you can, but make sure you get it right. So here, I'm gonna write them down anyway. All right, do that with them all. Do that with them all. Man. Appreciate it. Bet. Okay. All right, let me talk to the people. Let me check these stats real quick. This is a radio show, Josiah. We still going. We still got work to do. We got about an hour and 15 minutes. See how fast it go by, man?
Yeah, actually.
You thought it was gonna be, nah. See, when we having fun, when we doing what we wanna do, you ain't worried about what time it is. That's what makes the grind possible. We ain't worried about the grind. It don't mean nothing. But let me check these stats. All right, so let me get these interns. Now, Man knows me previously, obviously. He is fam. So Man knows me somewhat, but I know Josiah, the intern, definitely does not know me. So I give them a little background so they know what the deal is. I am from Dayton, Ohio. I am from the streets. It's really that simple. I redshirted. I played college football. I was at West Virginia. I redshirted. Got into a lot of trouble. Didn't do what I was supposed to do. And I had to transfer. I transferred to Clark Atlanta University, and my pastor, who became a bishop, was on the board of trustees for Clark Atlanta University. And so the United Methodist Church paid for me to go to school. So I was at the Atlanta Theological Seminary. I was in seminary. I thought my calling was to be behind the pulpit. Well, I did the exact opposite. I got out in these ATL streets, and I didn't do what I was supposed to do. Going to the strip clubs, hanging out, kicking it, hanging out in these streets. And so my dream of being a pastor, being a man of the cloth, went up in smoke, like literally. I was just smoking, drinking, and kicking it every single day here in Atlanta. And, I got into a lot of trouble. I found myself in some real uncomfortable situations. I'll just say that. So I joined the Army, and little did I know what they would turn me into. I thought I knew I needed a new direction, and the Army made something that I was not expecting whatsoever. I got down to Central America in Panama, and I saw a different part of life. I saw something real different. It was nothing like I had ever seen before in my life, and it changed me as a man. And so I struggled with PTSD and stuff like that. I struggled with it, trying to get back my humanity, because that's what happened. I lost my humanity. I lost the ability to be fearful, and that's dangerous. So I lost fear, I lost humanity, and I lost myself. And I turned my back on God too. And getting out the military, I got my life back on track, and I was an engineer in the information technology field for 20 years. And so I traveled all over the world as an engineer, and this was it was like a 180. It was a complete 180 of how things had gone in my life. So I guess, Man, the intern, you and Josiah are probably asking yourselves, why are you telling us this? I just told you. You can come from the depths and make something of yourself. You don't need to have a head start in life to be something or somebody. You really don't. That's not how it works. And for me personally, I'm a man of God. I'm a devout Christian. And what was always there was there. I'm the one who didn't see it. See, that was the problem. See, my path had already been set for me, and I was the one who wasn't willing to take those steps, who wasn't willing to walk out on a leap of faith
you guys
and make something happen. So here we are, APz Mid-Morning Mimosa. The code is show on radio. Josiah the intern, Man the intern. They tapped in. Y'all ready to go?
Yes, sir.
Let's go. This how we do, man.
Red over there preaching, boy.
We better do something. We better have a word of encouragement for our young people. What else can we provide that's of some substance? We got a lot of these jiggers out here that's just talking. See, I know y'all gonna forget what I just said.
You guys.
But what you ain't gonna forget is what I do.
Watch me read the lock right here to the Cody Show. It's currently 53 minutes after the hour. And of course, when you hear this music, it can only mean one thing. Uncle Red, what it do, my friend? What it do?
This is our extension in the battleground, where we talk about pertinent news in sports of all sorts. And you know what, AP, that guy?
What you got?
We got a in the NFL. Listen, I am excited about Julio Jones being with the Tennessee Titans. That was the biggest off-season move that I saw, and I think it's going to prove to be beneficial in the fact that the Tennessee Titans are not just a running football team. It's not just about Derrick Henry anymore. They've got some really good weapons in A.J. Brown, and now they add Julio Jones to the mix. And listen, he's a big receiver. For those of you who don't know who Julio Jones is, he is the former receiver for the Atlanta Falcons. We broadcast live all over the world from Atlanta. So we are very familiar with Julio Jones here in the Atlanta area, and I think a lot more people around the country are going to become familiar with Julio Jones as well. Listen, AP, this has been one of the best off seasons in recent memory.
Absolutely.
And the reason why I say that is there's going to be a changing of the guard at the quarterback position for multiple teams. There's going to be a changing of the guard and running back for multiple teams, and change of guard at the wide receiver position. And speaking specifically Jones, Atlanta's going to fill their void, and it seems as if the Tennessee Titans have filled the void.
Well, speaking about filling a void, over the weekend a couple of voids got filled, and one of those voids that got filled is Lamar Odom being crowned the winner of the Celebrity Boxing. You didn't see it?
No.
Oh my God.
No.
Man. You see the fight over the weekend?
Did you see the Lamar Odom fight?
They can't see you when you shake your head. They can only hear you.
I see it.
They didn't get a chance to see it. Well, listen,
he's so shy.
You guys definitely missed something quite entertaining.
Really?
As Lamar Odom and Aaron Carter, took to the mat in their celebrity boxing match. Now, Aaron Carter looked like, boy, oh my God. Listen, Aaron Carter, if you never step in the ring again, I promise you, and everything I love, that will be too soon. Aaron Carter was in the ring doing windmills as if he was, fighting back on the block, doing windmills and a whole nine, spinning around and everything. But when it was all said and done, Uncle Red, your boy Lamar Odom knocked him down 3 times between the first and second round, and brought the entire match home for the TKO, man. And Aaron Carter's words were, when they asked him in the post-game interview, they asked Aaron Carter, hey, what was it like getting hit by Lamar Odom? Now, listen, watching the video, those punches didn't look. Aaron Carter tell it. Aaron Carter said it felt like he got hit by a train.
Really?
Man, look at that.
That's that boy band in him.
Looking at Lamar Odom's arms, just tall and lanky. It really didn't look like he was doing too much damage. I promise you, any one of us, even Bad Girl Nunu, can beat up Aaron Carter.
You're saying that Bad Gal Nunu could get in the ring with Lamar Odom? For real?
Lamar Odom or Aaron Carter?
I'll get in the ring with Lamar Odom already.
You'll get in the ring,
I won't hurt him.
You'll do a little tussling is what you're trying to say, huh?
I would not do anything to hurt Lamar.
Tussling and wrestling.
Not tussling and wrestling.
I bet.
Uncle Red, you funny.
Well, 10 days after suffering a minor injury to his right throwing hand, New England Patriots quarterback Cam Newton, that's right, Cam Newton. Again, we broadcast live from Atlanta, so a lot of folks know who Cam Newton is, and he is expected to take part in the team's mandatory mini camp beginning today, this morning actually, according to Coach Bill Belichick, the GOAT. Newton had not been present at last Thursday's practice when reporters were present, but he returned the following day. The hand apparently responded well. And the thing that makes this so interesting is the fact that the New England Patriots last season, they did not have any wide receivers that could be depended upon, and it made Cam Newton's job just that more difficult. It basically ended up being Cam Newton right, Cam Newton left, Cam Newton up the middle, Cam Newton all night. And that's not going to be an effective strategy in the NFL. It is called not for long for a reason. And I don't think Cam Newton this late in his career can afford to take that much punishment. So what do the New England Patriots do during the offseason? Well, they drafted first-round pick quarterback Mac Jones from Roll Tide. That's right, the University of Alabama, to be his successor. Now, a lot of people are saying that this is causing a lot of controversy as far as Cam Newton's status, and then if he suffers any injuries, people always want to call for the backup. And what I want people, and Man Josiah, the intern, has joined us too. Man, the intern, what I want to tell folks is the backup is the backup for a reason. That's why he's on the bench in the first place.
So, man, listen. So over the weekend, as we know, Mayweather was doing his thing.
That's right.
Out and about in the city, and while he was out and about in the city, people, burglarized his home. And, of course, Mayweather took to social media, as only Mayweather can do. Mayweather said, a burglar, my house was burglarized.
Right.
When someone violates the sanitation. I mean,
the sanctity,
the sanctity.
The sanctity of his home.
Right. When someone violates the sanitation, the sanctuary,
not the sanitation.
It's disturbing and hurtful. Mayweather wrote on social media, he's offering a $100,000 reward. Now, what was taken from his home is unsaid, but listen, for him to offer $100,000, I'm going to have to assume that whatever was taken is valued more than that $100,000. Not unless he just, trying to put a hit on someone's head. To get back whatever it is that was stolen. But I hope whatever it is, he gets it back. And, you know, Mayweather, good luck on that, man. You need to get some security. I'm surprised you don't have, you know, guard gates and guards at your home. I mean,
Yeah,
you're
security
Floyd Money
sounds like it's
Mayweather.
necessary.
How about having, you know, guards at your home?
Yeah,
that's insane.
If I remember correctly, and I love Vegas. I'm out there quite a bit, and I do remember actually. I don't know if I rode past his home or at least rode past the neighborhood. I was trying to find out where it was just to get a frame of reference because I was actually thinking about
casing the joint.
No, not casing the joint, but looking to have some additional property out there on the left coast or at least in that region. But the part of town where he lives, I mean, it's kind of out there, and it's not like Money Mayweather is behind the scenes. I mean, when he's out and about on the strip, you know he's out there for sure. Listen, that's going to wrap things up for the Battleground today. We got something big coming up. We've been waiting, Bad Girl Nunu. What we've been waiting for?
We've been waiting for that coffee or Corona.
That's right. Let's get into this coffee or Corona. APz Mid-Morning Mimosa, the coldest show on radio. Keep it locked.
You are now into the coldest show on the radio. APz Mid-Morning Mimosa.
Run that back, Turbo.
Because you had Nunu do her drop for coffee and Corona. I thought we were ready to do coffee and Corona.
Yeah, I don't know why we did the drop early. I'm not sure. Because we still had that final battleground. No, we good. Yeah, we good though. Yeah, this one is hot.
I
think this is rich, man.
And then send him all for send him a radio song.
I sent him the other
YouTube. You already got him.
Commercial right now?
Yeah, it's like actually, the music. So here's the deal.
And I can explain it. So just to let them know, see, I give y'all pub. So what y'all do, what you'll be able to do is you'll be able to tell them what your social media is, okay? So we're going to give y'all that opportunity tomorrow to give them your social media so more people can start following the both of you, okay? But with that being said, all right, we are live. We have a live video feed, which the camera is catching live feed right now. We're pushing it out to Facebook Live, Twitch, and YouTube. The Twitch and the YouTube feeds, those channels are WAPZ Reality Radio. If you search for WAPZ Reality Radio, you will find those feeds. On Facebook, obviously, I share it on my artist page, and we also share it on our personal Facebook pages. Now, the audio portion of our broadcast, which is what you would hear on the radio, Josiah the intern and Man the intern, the audio portion that they would be able to listen to in their cars, on their phone, at work, wherever, they just click on the link, that My Radio stream, they can go to the website. So the website is www.apzcountdownlive, www.apzcountdownlive, www.apz Countdown Live, right? So they can go there and they can click on the audio portion of our background, okay, of our broadcast. To answer your question, Man the intern, Josiah the intern, answering your question, the reason why you can't hear the music that's played on the radio right now is because due to copyright issues, if we play something like Drake or whatever, it's gonna get hit with the copyright. All right, it's gonna get hit with the copyright on the live. So we're playing elevator music right now. We're playing intermission music. Let me see what's playing.
How many people we got? Is that the live?
Yeah.
Oh, I thought that was a live stream. Oh, okay. Very cool. Right now, what's playing is Lil Baby, Drip Too Hard. Lil Baby, Drip Too Hard is what's playing in the background right now. I'm sorry, on the radio. So for those of you who are tuned in and watching us, if you're wondering why music or intermission music, it's because it's due to copyright issues. So by all means, if you're watching us, we appreciate you for tuning in as usual. But please, always, you can go to www.apz Countdown Live. That's APz Countdown Live, www.apzcountdownlive.com. And you can hear our radio broadcast. Just click on the link at the top of the page. So let's see. Okay, so big ups. We got our folks in. So big ups to our folks down in Puerto Rico. Big ups to our folks down in Puerto Rico for tuning in. We really, really appreciate it. We love you guys. Big ups to Johnny O up in Cleveland, Ohio, NerveDJs. Big ups to you. APz.
Big ups to John. Big ups to DJ Yo-Yo, DJ Corey, DJ Showtime, Wildman Teddy T down there in Miami, Fort Lauderdale, 88.7 FM The Blaze. Big ups to Bertram and them up in Chicago. Big ups to Day Day and them over there in Wichita, Kansas. Big ups to Hits 107.3 FM, Hot 365 Radio, Smash 97.7 FM here in Atlanta. Big ups to everybody. They're tapped in, and we have already taken off. So we got Bad Gal New News, Coffee or Corona coming up next, right after this music break. So we'll be coming back in with Bad Gal New News, Coffee or Corona. Y'all keep it locked. Stay tuned. All right, so they sent y'all here to me, so y'all gonna have to just endure. You're just gonna have to deal with it. Cause of that, cause I didn't do nothing. You heard me.
Mm-hmm.
See, I'm not the one who did anything. So don't be mad at me. So you here now. And let me tell you, I'm glad you here. I'm glad you here. Nah, I ain't put nothing. I ain't said nothing about nothing.
Yeah.
I ain't said nothing about nothing. They don't know. They just know that you supposed to be here.
Oh, y'all was racing.
No.
Oh.
It was a different situation.
Yeah. So yeah, don't talk about. No self-incrimination, okay?
Right.
Don't never tell on yourself.
Y'all snitching.
Josiah.
Y'all snitching. I played not guilty. I played not guilty.
Okay.
So.
Okay. Oh wow.
Baby, here we go.
See.
It's on and
Wow.
popping now. It's on and popping now.
See.
You finna get on the mic too, cause now we need to know what really happened. So y'all got a whole charge out here in these streets.
Nah, y'all want to know the whole story.
Tomorrow.
Reality. It's called reality TV. Reality radio /TV.
Tomorrow.
Oh, I can't wait.
Tomorrow.
I'm gonna go write some ears. I'm just playing.
Yeah, because like I said, we got we do a Monday morning, which is MOURNING. We have a Monday morning segment that we do towards the latter half of the show, and we go down the list. Bad Gal Nunu reads the list of all of our melanated brothers and sisters that have been murdered by the police. So that's one thing that we do on this show on Mondays is we pay honor to those who have been murdered by these savages out here. And we don't want anybody to forget that they still out here killing us. And those are facts. And we're not going to let them forget about it. And we're going to continue to keep talking about it. So every Monday, we pay honor to those who have been slain by those in law enforcement. But look, man will tell you, I kicks game. I'm telling you, man.
No cap.
I think the reason why, young people, like I can talk to young people and just deal and not try to be all high and mighty with it, is because I did the same stuff, just in a different city. That's all. Same thing. Now here's the deal. You can't get caught. You just can't get caught. And that's just the bottom line. It's not that you ain't gonna do something. It's just that you can't get caught. And just to keep it real with you, because it's Monday and we talk about it. Now you from, I'm gonna keep it real. Man, that's one of the most racist cities I ever been in. And that's facts. All right? So you are already accustomed to being in an environment where law enforcement really don't like you based on your color of your skin. Now I'm gonna tell you something about here down south. Tell him, man, here it is. Where you at right now? This was the Roswell, Alpharetta, this whole area around here, Marietta. This was the economic heartbeat of the Confederacy. All right, during the Civil War. That means all of the money that the Confederacy was able to have, it was based here in the Atlanta metro area. So those racists, right? This was their head, right? They wanted to continue to keep our people enslaved, and this was the headquarters. That's the reason why the Union Army came through here and burnt this piece down. That's why they burnt down Atlanta back in the day. That's why they burnt it down, because they didn't want Atlanta to be the economic heartbeat that would fuel the Confederacy so that they can continue their war. In addition, the state of Georgia was a penal colony, so they would send all the unruly slaves here to be broken. To be rehabilitated. You feel me? So they have a real strong hatred of us as a people, those of us who are melanated. So I'm just going to keep it real with you. There was a lot of places that y'all can go now, like Lawrenceville and other places like that. When I came here back in the early 90s, you was not allowed to be up in Lawrenceville if you was black and after dark. You just was not allowed, period. End of discussion. All right, so I'm here in Atlanta, but not that much. So I'm just gonna keep it real with y'all, man. Y'all need to be real careful out here in these ATL streets, homie, because not only will they put you in the back of that police car and give you the business, you know what that mean? You know what getting the business mean? Yeah. They start jabbing you. They start in clubs and stuff. But they'll kill you down here. They'll kill you and leave you out there in the middle of the country somewhere. So I'd rather have y'all sitting up in this studio with nothing to do until we can give you something to do than out there doing the most. So that's Uncle Red's advice to these interns today. Stop doing the most. Yeah, man.
It's kind of weird out there.
Hey.
Say that again.
Drowned in the pool.
Leave that baby alone. Y'all see AP with me.
No, he ain't no baby. He's 20 years old.
No, he's still a baby. He's still a baby.
I'm not going to school. I didn't. We didn't different grades. Like I just got out of school. And I was just working.
You just got out of high school.
Last year, I was just working. We got business plans. Yeah, this is my best friend. It's like my brother.
All right, here we go.
Coldest show on the radio, APz Mid-Morning Mimosa.
Thank you for keeping the lock right here to the coldest show on radio. Cold. And actually, don't really know about this whole radio thing, but we are the coldest one on the planet. It's currently 19 minutes after the hour, and when you hear this ratchet debacle, it can only mean one thing.
Wow, you are so disrespectful.
The ball is in your
ratchet
court.
debauchery.
Wow.
So y'all, it's time for that coffee or Corona.
Yes,
that's right.
And this story is kind of peculiar. I don't really know what to make of it, but I'm going to give it to y'all straight, no chaser, just like how I got it. We have a mom reaching out to us. And Shamika is stating that she's having an issue with some things that she's finding in her daughter's room.
Okay.
She said that she has been finding Well, first and foremost, let me put this out here. Her daughter is a special needs.
Okay.
And so she's stating that she has been finding birth control on the floor in her daughter's room. So like the containers of birth control, Plan B packets. But tread lightly, AP. I said that the person is special needs.
Okay.
So her daughter's 18, but she's a special needs. The problem
why you telling me to tread like
yeah, because you be saying stuff that just don't be right all the time. Our new interns are a prime example of the poor kids this guy here. You already talking trash. But anyhow, Shamika's saying that she's been finding these things, and the only people that live in their home is just the two of them, just herself and her daughter. She said the only outsider that comes into the home is a female counselor that speaks with her daughter in her presence twice a week. So, I mean, I don't really know too much of what to make of it. Shamika did say she would reach out. So we're just gonna give her a little bit, and you know,
she's calling in.
Yeah, so we're gonna have her give some more details.
Okay.
But I just find it funny that she'd find these things,
right?
You know, in her room, and
I get it. I know exactly what's going on.
Oh wow,
y'all playing around.
Wow.
Okay, so as you stated that she's special needs, right? And you know they've been finding condoms and stuff and birth control and all that good stuff. And of course they've been finding it because even though she's special needs, she has special needs.
Wow, really, AP?
He's Mid-Morning Mimosa caller. What's your name? Where you calling from?
You tell him to tread lightly, huh?
My name is Shamika.
Hey, thank you so much for calling in, by the way.
You said Kamisha?
It's Shamika.
Shamika?
Uh-huh.
What's going on, Shamika? How you doing?
Well, I'm having a rough morning. I just found out that my 18-year-old daughter, who's a special needs child, I've been finding birth control wrappers for Plan B in her room.
Okay.
Wow.
And there's no one else in this apartment with us. It's just her and me. Only we are here, and the only other person who ever comes in is a counselor.
Wow.
And she's female, and these are controlled settings.
Right.
I just don't know what to do. I just don't know what to do.
Wow. Yeah, it's definitely cause for concern. I mean, if it was me, I'd just really pay very close attention to, you know, your surroundings. Just make sure that you're keeping doors locked and stuff like that. I don't know.
But I don't get it. Why is there a cause for concern? She's grown. She's using Plan B. She's using birth control. There's no cause for concern.
But but she also, Shamika, to my understanding,
like
for the information that you sent to me, she does not leave the home. She's homeschooled as well as counseled at home, correct?
Yes, that's right.
Yeah, that's a cause for concern.
Okay, so is her bedroom upstairs or is it downstairs? On the first floor or the second floor? Because if it's on the first floor...
There's only one floor, and we're on the first floor of an apartment building.
She got a window, right?
You know what? That's a good idea. You may want to check the windows.
That's right. Unless that window's nailed down. Listen, I get it. She may be special needs and all that, but like I said before, she has special needs. She's still a woman. She's still a human. I mean, you think because she's special needs, she doesn't, you know, get a little itch?
Wow.
I'm just saying.
Wow.
Not a little itch.
Well, clearly a big itch.
Wow.
She got the Plan B pills.
I am so scared to comment on this situation. I'm just going to let him go.
Oh, my goodness.
I'm going to let you go.
Shamika, we apologize. You know, sometimes we joke a lot, or I tried to warn you on the show.
I'm sorry.
Yeah. We're going to go ahead and keep you on the line, you know, so we can speak to you a little bit more, because I feel like this is one of those issues where we may need to just...
This is tough.
Yeah, it's definitely
Somebody
a tough
need to
one.
install some cameras or something.
You know what? That may not be a bad idea.
Right,
yeah,
to see
some cameras.
To see who's going in and out of your home. If you feel like there's someone that's coming in and out of your home that you're not comfortable with, I would suggest going to get one of those inexpensive camera options and then setting it up and seeing who appears.
Well,
right?
I mean, what would really be bad if you found, if you found the condom wrappers and things like that, or if you found Plan B, if you found birth control with no Plan B pills, or I mean, listen, just be happy that you kind of know, you just don't know who it's going on with, but something is going on, and that your daughter is still being safe. I mean, she's grown. You can't stop her from doing the do.
Miss Shamika, have you spoken to her have you asked her any questions about, the wrappers and stuff, or the packages when you find them? Have you inquired with her about, who's been there or what's going on?
She acts like she don't know.
Oh, wow.
Of course she act like she don't know. That's what she's supposed to do.
Oh, wow.
How did these get here? I don't know.
Oh, wow. Oh, well, we definitely thank you for calling in. Like I said, if you could stay on the line.
Mom is expecting her to tell the truth, right?
Mom, did you go through her cell phone? Did you find anything in her cell phone? Any pictures and all that good stuff?
No, I didn't do that.
Well, Mom, you got to do your due diligence.
Yeah.
Come on, Mom.
Be a better private investigator.
That's right. You're a woman. You're sneaky. You know how to go through your money. You know how to go through a cell phone. You know how to do all that stuff. Go through a cell phone. If you don't want her, doing the do, you got to go through a cell phone. The cell phone will tell you everything you need to know.
Absolutely. You got to learn. And if she's got a code on it, you got to learn how to break
my child. She's 18 now.
She's 18.
She's
She is 18.
Yeah. Well, you know what they say? She get it from her mama. Mama, you thick. You thick. You thick.
I tried to warn you. AP disrespectful. He ain't got not a damn bit of sense.
What's her name again? Shamika. You thick, Shamika. You thick.
Shamika.
Okay.
Shamika. Okay.
You thick.
She sounds.
Now, sir, I don't know what you mean by thick.
You don't know what I mean by thick.
Wow.
Oh, man.
Yes, you do.
I am shapely.
Oh, you're shapely. Okay.
She's shapely.
Yeah.
Where are you
Won't you
calling
text
from?
us a picture?
Where are you calling from if you don't? Uncle Red, really?
What?
Miss Shamika, can you go ahead and tell us where you're calling
We're trying
from,
to get
please?
a visual reference to help her
I'm
daughter.
calling from Alabama.
Oh, you from Bama. Okay.
Don't text. Don't text.
You cornbread fed. Don't text.
OMG.
You keep the pictures.
Miss Shamika, thank you so much for calling in. Please stay on the line, okay?
Man.
Okay.
All right.
Keep it locked.
Right.
What? Am I in trouble? Am I in trouble?
Give me your
DJ, bring that back.
What up? It's your boy, Jay-Z.
Snoop Dogg, greatest rapper of all time. This is DMX.
You are now in tune to the coldest show on the radio, APz Mid-Morning Mimosa.
Tell her she belong to the streets.
Uncle Red said you belong to the streets.
She gonna keep getting herself involved.
That was absolutely hilarious. Y'all are a mess. That's not really how I planned it to go, but since folks laughed about it, I'll take it. All right, I'm gonna call
He said he wanted to be more. He wanted to be more light and airy.
No, we're still live. I'll tell you later. It's okay.
Listen, I knew it could have went heavy. Yeah. And I didn't want to go. Nah. I don't want to.
Well, I
said Plan B.
There will be a possibility, but I didn't get the chance to review on it. Either of you, so because we're kind of on the rest of we're running behind.
What?
We're trying to do it as
So tomorrow, listen, we're gonna rotate you. We're gonna rotate you both in and out the chair. Okay, that way you both get a little bit of radio time. We're gonna give you that opportunity to get your social media kind of stuff. It's just that today we're doing Mondays are always difficult for us to, when we start reading this list off, we get a little sad. But Mondays are always tough. You get through it. And then Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Fridays are always way more lit. But we have to do it this way because it's how we start our week up. You like the show?
Big shouts out to everybody checking in on social media.
I thought this was gonna be like
Make sure you click on the link. You want to hit the show? We're currently playing.
Nah, bruh. What we playing?
We're currently playing Lloyd True on the show. All you got to do is click on the link above. You want to hear what we got going on. That will allow both shows to, have a no one can see you.
You gotta pull them out. Pull them out for the homies.
So what you know about that Red Bottle is that the rappers, pop, videos, right? Yes,
seen it. We probably got it like one time. So when y'all sat down and figured out that y'all wanted to do a radio, what did y'all like? How did y'all come that y'all wanted to? All three y'all wanted.
It was very interesting. It's been a long road.
Was y'all sitting there talking like, we should come up with, or did it just like pop up, or you came up with it and it was just like, I think y'all should come along with it? I was like, brought up.
I'll let him tell it. It's really his story.
It was before I started. Directly from as far as everyone else, no, we don't know what everyone else's numbers are. Yeah, we don't know what their numbers are. Can we find out? Yeah, we could definitely find out.
But we have more listeners though than viewers because the live aspect of the show was recently implemented.
Right.
So we haven't always been.
It's not even, I don't even think we're a month and a half old.
Yeah, it's not even, that part isn't even a month and a half old. The show itself though is
8 months. Our first day was October the 26th.
Yeah, so we've hit over 1 million listeners already. Yeah. That's what I think that's what viewers, but you gotta remember we're not just viewing the show that we've been airing for much longer than we've been doing this whole live part of the show. That's the goal.
Yeah, we hope to have our own showcases, you know. We have our artist showcases coming to Atlanta. You know, we hope to do many other things. So it's not just about cracking the mic every day. It's really about we got to get out there in these streets and grind just like everybody else too. So yeah, I mean, there's a lot of ways that you can go with this, and one of the biggest things I think that people of color kind of may miss out on as far as radio is concerned, especially the young people, is that advertising. It's those sponsors that come in and sponsor the show, the car companies, I'm trying to get me a hat deal. Uncle Red, I wear hats every day. I wear my sunglasses every day. It's all product placements. I don't drink, but we got these bottles up here, right? And so we want those advertisers to be able to see that and say, okay, we can put you up visually. We can display your product visually on our show. And that's really what it's all about. So just so you two know, Josiah the intern, man the intern, in with us today. If you're wondering who these two gentlemen are that are Josiah, they won't be able to see you. You would actually have to be a little bit back and closer to man to get in there. Yeah. Okay, there you go. All right, there it is. All right. So those folks who will be able to listen to you tomorrow, your family and friends, you'll have a mic. Make sure you have some headphones as well. And so this is how we're gonna do it. You two are not just coming in here just to sit around, all right? It's all about giving you opportunities to learn something new and do something different. So we're gonna make sure that both of you get ample time to crack this mic. But the most important part is that you show your family, you show your friends that you're doing something positive. And this is the road to take. And they need to see you. They need to see you taking that road, taking those steps. I promise you.
30 seconds and then Monday morning.
So it's getting ready to get a little sad here. We're about to close out this show. We got about 15 minutes left. We're about to do our Monday morning MOURNING, where we pay honor and tribute to those who have been slain. Here we go. By law enforcement.
Call this show on the radio, APz Mid-Morning Mimosa.
Thank you for keeping it locked. It's currently 44 minutes after the. And of course, when you hear this music, it can only mean one thing. Bad Gal Nunu, what it do?
Hey, y'all already know it's time for that Monday morning. And our Monday morning is the segment or a piece of the show where we speak about our brothers and sisters that have been lost at the hands of police brutality. We do it in an effort so that no one forgets their names, right? So it's there is a reason that we do the Monday morning every Monday. And if you guys were wondering, it's spelled morning because we are continuously in mourning, and it's MOURNING. So without further delay, Tanisha Anderson, Michael Brown, Tamia Rice, Gabriela Navarez, Akai Gurley, Eric Garner, Tanisha Conville, Freddie Gray, Michelle Cusiel, Alton Sterling, Philandro Castile, Botham Jean, Stephen Clark, Aura Rosser, Atiana Jefferson, Breonna Taylor, George Floyd, Angelo Crooms, Trayvon Martin, Sincere Pierce, Jonathan Price, Dijon Kizzy, Daniel Prude, Rayshard Brooks, Pastor Patrick Warren Sr., Donovan Lynch, India Kager, Vincent Belmont, William Green, Angelo Quinto, Manuel Elijah Ellis, Javier Ambler, Sterling Lapre Higgins, Gregory Lloyd Edwards, Emantic Bradford, Charles Roundtree, aka Chop, Sineadu Okobi, Anton Milbert L. Black, Antoine Rose, Sahid Vassal, Dennis Plowden, John Gaisher, Aaron Bailey, Jordan Edwards, Chad Robertson, Deborah Danner, Alfred Olongo, Terrence Crutcher, Terrence Liddell Sterling, Betty, also known as Betty Boo, Jeremy McDowell, aka Bam Bam, Corinne Gaines, Charlena Lyles, and also the fetus of Charlena Lyles. She was 15 weeks gestation, so she was 15 weeks pregnant when she was murdered. Sandra Bland, Ahmaud Aubrey, Aisha Shanae Miller, Eula May Love, Akiel Denkins, Gregory Gunn, Samuel DeBose, Brendan Glenn, Natasha McKenna, Walter Scott, Christian Taylor, Ezell Ford, Andre Maurice Hill, Casey Goodson, Marcellus Stinnett, Carlos Carson, David McAtee, Tony McDade, Drejon Sean, Michael Brent Ramos, Jamarian Robinson, Ronald Green, Dwante Wright, Micaiah Bryant, Andrew Brown, and of course, last but not least, Till. I just want to remind you guys, of course, everyone's name is not on the list. You guys can DM me at Badgyalnunu, so that's BADGYALNEWNEW on the gram. You know, to send me any names that I need to add to the list. It's like a never-ending list, right? So it just goes on and on and on, and it needs to stop.
Tough times, I hope y'all hold up. We'll be alright, cause we always is. But I'm feeling like this.
How many mothers have to cry?
We got 9 minutes left in the show.
real quick. Put the plug in on the side right there. See it? Just be careful.
I'm gonna try to get some different music for the Monday morning. I want to attempt to make the Monday morning just a little bit more dramatic than what it is. You know, this way it has a bigger impact or deeper impact. I'm sorry. No, New York is not one of our stations. However, do we have New York listeners? Yeah, absolutely. A lot of people from New Jersey. Who play a song? It all depends.
It's our friend.
You gotta be here for a while before you start asking for favors. How about that? Put in some work first.
She in New York?
No, she's from New York. She's from New York.
But she lives here in the A.
Yeah, but she's out in New York.
Oh, okay.
Okay, well.
Use it as a way that she listens to it and then shares it. If you listen to it, you'll have her send it to the email.
I'm ready to send an email. Send me, tell her to get a clean version. She got, so we get a clean version, put it over, and let us listen to it. And then, we can try to make it happen for you, because that's really what we do. So you notice what it says, let us break your record.
She don't do this.
6 minutes left in the show.
He'll get it to you. All she got to do is send an email. That's it, man. Tell her she ain't got that much time. She need to get it over as quick as possible.
And as long as it's clean, she can just send it on over, just like that. There's nothing to it. Nothing to it. Listen, I need to clarify. My mama be listening to this show, and I'm talking to Man the intern, Josiah the intern. I'm trying to give him a little bit of life lesson here. So
I said I was from the streets, but listen, let me clarify that because my mama be listening. It wasn't because, you know, I grew up, you know, my stepped up father was a police officer, and my mom, she was an administrative assistant for doctor out at the mental health institution.
We going in, you guys.
And so it wasn't because of what they did. I chose to be out in the streets. It was my decision.
APz Mid-Morning
So it wasn't like I wasn't forced into it.
Thank you for keeping the lock right here to the coldest show on the planet.
Coldest.
It's currently 57 minutes after the hour. We hear this music, it'll mean one thing, Nunu, what it do?
Yo, so earlier we were speaking with a mom.
That was crazy.
It was crazy. Earlier we were speaking with a mom, Miss Shamika. The issue that she was having was her daughter that is also a special needs.
Right.
She's also a special needs patient. Mom is finding Plan B packets and different types of birth control in her room.
Wow.
They're the only two that live in the home, and Mom is stating that the only person that really comes in outside of who lives there is the counselor that comes in two times for the week to come and counsel her. And it's
what do you think is going on, Nunu?
Oh man, I don't know. Like this one is kind of, it's rough because I was trying to figure it out. I told Mom to check her windows and stuff, but then see my concern is she speaks to her daughter, right? So she's asking her questions about where the stuff came from, and one of our interns made a really interesting comment. At the time, he was sitting on the couch.
Wow,
but he
Josiah.
he made an interesting comment. Josiah had me in here cracking up. Josiah, what was your comment? Do you even have you got a mic or no? Oh, he doesn't have a mic, but he made an interesting comment. I told Mom that what she should do is check the windows. But Josiah, what you don't remember what your comment was? Oh, Josiah kind of being shy on air.
Well, you're gonna crack that mic tomorrow, so.
But I told Mom to check her windows because sometimes you never know. You know what I mean? She is 18. But she is also homeschooled and doesn't leave the home because of the special circumstances. So we got to just be careful with our girls and stuff like that.
Mama, my thoughts is, my closing remarks on this situation is, yes, she is special needs, but that doesn't mean she doesn't have needs of her own. Listen, that's our show for today. Thank everyone for tuning in and keeping it locked right here to the coldest show on radio. Uncle Red lets him know.
You can follow your boy Uncle Red on social media platforms, Facebook, the Gram, or Twitter, at UNCLEREDTWOGO, at Uncle Red to go. Nunu.
Yo, y'all already know this your girl, Bad Gal Nunu, me dep on the mic. Y'all can follow me on all social media platforms at BADGYALNEWNEWAP.
Of course, I'm your boy AP that guy. I'd like to thank everybody for keeping it locked right here to the coldest show on radio, APz Mid-Morning Mimosa, every morning from 10 a.m. to 2 p.m. Make sure you keep it locked right here. Or you go over to the website, APz Countdown Live. That's APz Countdown Live for our evening show, APz Countdown Live, the hottest show on radio. Listen, until next time.